Hey everybody, I'm near Tehachapi, California, and over my shoulder here is the Tehachapi Train Loop. Now this is a very interesting loop and it's a real hit among rail fans. It was finished in 1876 and the building started in 1874. There are about 3,000 Chinese laborers who helped build this section with little more than hand tools. Everything was done by hand, the tunnels, all the structures, a lot of heavy labor. And in 1876 it was completed, and it was really considered an engineering marvel at that time. And of course the older trains were shorter and we didn't get the opportunity to see a train pass over itself like we do today. So the loop is about 0.72 miles long, or about 3,700 feet. And that means a train of that length will go around the loop and pass over itself above the part of the train that's going through the tunnel. And the loop lifts up the train about 77 feet, okay? So the thing with trains is they're really only good for about a 2% grade or so. And after that, they just can't climb. And the Tehachapi grade on the road is 5 to 6%. So you need to have something to alleviate the grade. And usually what trains do is they just go in and out of canyons. But if a canyon isn't available, then one solution is a loop. If a train is 3,700 feet long or longer nowadays, the train passes over itself, the freight train. And so that's what makes it most interesting, to be honest. That means it needs to have about 56 cars. Now that's super common on freight trains. They can be, I don't know what they can be, 100 cars. I've seen over 100 cars. And I don't know how many, if they choose to do less over the pass. But I've seen some awfully long trains up here. We're going to do a little flyover. We're going to check it out, see what we see. The other thing I should point out, there's a hill that's in the center of the loop and there's a cross on top of that, and people kind of wonder what that is. But what happened in, not right here, but on another section of railroad, there was a severe accident in 1989. They were hauling a load of Trona mineral. And I guess it was somebody miscalculated the weight and it was heavier than it was supposed to be. The train went and derailed and 2 of the rail workers were killed. And that over there, that mound over there, you can see a white cross. That is a memorial to those who lost their lives in that accident. There's a viewing point on this side of the road over there, which is where most people go. This is the old viewing point. It says closed in private property, and I think that's actually largely due to the fact of people just not being very conscientious and making a mess up here. So they kind of closed it. But my experience is I've been able to come up here and check it out. It's actually a better view of the loop. You can see it there, and then of course there's this tree in the way. And there's Highway 58 way over there. You can see the trucks going down. And there's the mound with the cross on it. So everything's viewable from here. You can see that there's a table over here because it's a good place to have a picnic. My understanding is that there's about 36 trains per day. So that means every 45 minutes, but that seems like you've got to wait to see a train. So here we are, we're just going to wait it out and see what happens. And I want to point out that the first train that I'm going to show is descending, and the second train I'm showing is going to be ascending. So we show it in both directions, so it's going to look a little bit different. So that's the explanation. But it's really fun to see them. This is the first time I've seen them in both directions. I think before I've only seen them going up, which is kind of the, I guess that's kind of the classical way, but going down is really cool too. So So that worked out pretty well, folks. We were able to see 2 trains in short succession. If you did enjoy the video, don't forget to give it the old thumbs up and like and subscribe. And until the next adventure, thanks for watching.